Hello and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Mary and welcome to another Craft Day Wednesday. In today's video, in honor of St. Patrick's Day, I decided to do one of my favorite drinks from McDonald's, and it is the Shamrock Milkshake, only this is going to be in keychain form. Yeah, so I'm going to be making a Shamrock Milkshake keychain. I've done a couple different types of keychains, but this one is going to be similar, only it's going to be a Shamrock. So what you're going to need for this project is you're going to need a paintbrush, you're going to need a cotton pen, a keyring. I have, you're going to be needing some air dry clay. And you're also going to need a little piece of brown clay. We're going to need a little cup. You can use any type of cup you have on hand. You can use that. I also have one of the little dome-shaped lids that I went ahead and drilled holes in. And you're going to need milk chocolate brown paint, optional. You don't have to do this if you don't want. And I got two different types of green. I got mint green and I got apple crisp green. And you're going to mix these two colors together. And I also have here where I took my air dry clay and let it set. And I'm going to try to get this as best I can. These are going to be my little chocolate chips that's on the top of the keychain. And then I have my Dap. This is what I use for my whipped cream. And I am going to go ahead and turn the camera down so we can get started. And I have green here because, yeah. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to take our empty cup and we're going to take our two different greens. Let me make sure I'm getting y'all in this. Okay, so we're going to take our mint green first. Squeeze that in there. And then we're going to take some of our apple crisp green. And we're just going to squeeze that in there. And now I'm going to take my paintbrush. And I'm just going to go ahead and swirl this around. And we're just going to go ahead and go up the sides. So this is what it's going to look like. We're just going to go ahead. I'm just going to wipe the rim of that. And we're just going to go ahead and take our paint. And we're going to go all the way to the top. So once you get all the way to the top, this is what it's going to look like. And I don't care if you can see through it a little bit because we're going to put clay in it so it won't be seen. So I'm going to set this here. So this is what it's going to look like. And then you're going to let this dry. And I got green on my fingers. So once you get it painted, you're going to let it dry. And then here's the... record that. So once you get it painted, you're going to set it to the side and let it dry. So we're going to set that to the side. And this is one that we did and it's already dry, ready to go to the next step. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take some white air dry clay. And you don't need very much. And you can use as little or as much as you want. And I'm just going to go ahead and just stick this down off in there. Just like that. I'm going to grab a little more. And we're just going to go ahead and we're just going to stick it down off in here. And this part is up to you. You can use as much or as little as you want. I'm just going to go ahead, stick this down off in here, just like that. So that way it's level with the rim. So my hands are, excuse my hands. That way it's level with the rim, just like this. I'm going to go clean my hands. So I got my hands all clean. So once again, this is what it should look like so far. I want to be able to see some of the white through the green. Because if you ever had a Shamrock milkshake from McDonald's, then you know that it's that you could see some of the white through the mint green. So okay, that's what we're gonna take our lid, and if you have a dome shaped lid, I got these was once an ornament, which they come in two, and I just separated them, and I took my little handheld drill that I have here, and I just went ahead and drilled holes into the side of it. And I'm going to go ahead and see how this is going to look on here. Now I'm going to go and grab my scissors and cut off the lip of this. So we're just going to go ahead and cut off this part. There we go. So this is what we have. Now I am going to grab my white dab, and I am just going to very carefully squeeze some on here. And if you don't want to use this, you can still use your air dry clay. It's up to you. So I'm going to go ahead and squeeze some out on here. So I'm just going to squeeze a little more. Now I am going to take my toothpick, and I'm just going to go ahead, and I know it's hard to see. There. Let's see if you can see this. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just smooth out my whipped cream. So all I'm doing is just swirling it. Let's see. There we go. So I'm just going to I'm just giving this a quick swirl. And I know it's hard to see because it's white. But basically all I'm doing is just taking my my toothpick, and I'm just swirling this whipped cream to give it a swirly shape. I think I'm going to go ahead and add just a tad bit more of the white caulk / whipped cream. There we have that. So I have a little there. So once again, I'm just going to go ahead and swirl this. And I'm going to the end, just like this. So this is what we have. If I can get this to focus. So that's what we have right there. Now, I am going to bring my brown clay, which was one, it was, you could use this and add brown to it. But, or you can, if you lucky enough to find brown air dry clay, this is what it looks like. And I'm just going to go ahead and just add some of these right on top. And these are going to be, like I mentioned before, these are going to be the little mint pieces of chocolate chip that they put right on the top of your of the shake when you get it at Dairy Queen, or excuse me, McDonald's is the only place that I found that sells the Shamrock milkshakes, and it only comes out right around St. Patrick's Day. So, and I absolutely love them. Now, I don't eat from Burger or McDonald's very much, but I do like the Shamrock shakes when they come out. So now this is what it looks like. So far this is what we have. Now I am going to go ahead and add my lid right on top. And once this caulk dries, this also will help this lid stay in place. Because once it'll dry hard and it's not going to go anywhere. So I'm just going around my edges and cleaning it up a little bit. So this is what we have. Once again, that's what it looks like on top. Now what we're going to do is those holes that we drilled, we're going to go ahead and stick our keyring. Before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and take my jump ring and we're just going to stick that through just like this. And now I'm just going to pop that in there. So now that we have our key ring stuck down in there, this is it. Now I have the end of a paintbrush that I cut off because I cannot find out where I did with my straws, and I painted a little bit of white right at the tip because I wanted to make it seem like it has been taken a drink out of. And I'm just going to cut this down just a tad bit more. So I'm just going to take my pliers and I'm just going to cut a little bit off. There we go. And I am just going to go ahead and stick this down off in the top. So now we got our straw stuck down off in there. And this is what we have. I'm just going to clean up my edges a little bit. Go around the rim. And this is it. This is what we have. Excuse my fingers. But, yeah, here it is. Our mint milkshake, or Shamrock mint milkshake. So, yeah, this is it. I'm going to go ahead and turn my camera back up so y'all can see me. So yeah, once again, here it is. Our Shamrock mint milkshake from McDonald's. So if you like this video, please give me a like and a thumbs up. If you want to see me do any other type of video, please let me know in the comment box below. And if you are not already subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would love for you to become part of my YouTube family. And thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch one of my videos. That really means a lot. And I hope you all have a nice day. Bye.